Seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey.
Hey guys, this is your girl Fluffy J, and I'm back with another video. It's been a while since I've been gone, so I'm coming to you guys to give you some, some insight of what Caribbean parents have to go through with their kids. So before we get into this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and yeah. So the topic that I want to get in today is pretty much things that I went through, and other Caribbean parents have been through, such as like when you leave your child overseas, there's a lot that goes into play. There's like really a lot. You gotta make sure you call, make sure you check on them, make sure they're okay. And especially if you leave them with, sometimes when you leave your child with family members, and because I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm one of those child. Growing up back in the day, my mom got an opportunity to go overseas and make money to support the families, and my dad as well. So I ended up having to stay with a lady who, I ain't gonna lie, that lady is the best person that out of everyone, because sometimes you end up that you're living from one home to another home, and out of everybody, this lady is like, she's my number one. I ain't gonna lie to you, like she's the top of the chart. This lady, she take care of me. She pretty much treat me like her own child. So I'm very grateful for that. However, when I got older, I ended up having to move around a bit, because based on my living situation and stuff like that, because you can't, you're a child, you have to stay with a guardian. So that's where my point coming from. So yeah, growing up, my mom and my dad have always, like, they always take care of me, such as making sure food was in the house, clothes on my back, school fee paid, I have all my books. Like, my parents, they made sure I was good. A lot of kids don't have that privilege, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes parents are go overseas and they don't earn enough, or sometimes it's just that one parent have to send back to support the child. And I was grateful enough to have both my parents. I am so grateful for my mom and my dad. They mean the world to me, because without them I wouldn't be where I am today. So yeah. But yeah, sometimes your child go through stuff that you really don't know. Sometimes they're staying with family relatives and they're being abused. They're being, just a lot of stuff that kids go through. They suffer from depression, they have anxiety problem, and people like this. Well, I'm from Jamaica, so people love to say, oh, the pit them all right, man, nothing wrong with them. He don't want to go up in book, or he don't want to do this, or he don't want to that. But sometimes kids really go through a lot and you don't know. You have to sit with them, talk to them. Like my experience with my mom, I ain't gonna lie, every time when my mom would come back from overseas, she would sit me down, even though we do talk over the phone and she'll ask me questions, but when I do get in front of her, she would always question me, you okay? She would always get insight, question me, making sure that I'm okay. And I never forget that. So I'm just coming from a parent perspective, like because I have a daughter as well, and you just want to make sure your kid is good. I don't know, I just feel like people need to talk about this more. Like, sometimes people be like, well, why can't, when the parents leave, they take the kids with them? Unfortunately, in the islands, it's not as easy as, you don't want to leave. Like me, example, when my mom left and went overseas, it wasn't a situation where she could take me with her. You know what I'm saying? But I know for every holiday, I would look forward into travel and go see them and spend holiday. And then once school was out, then I would fly back home to go to school. So I had that opportunity, while some people don't. Some people don't. Their parent have to either go down there and, stuff like that. But my main thing that I want people to do is just check on your kids. Check on your kids, make sure your kids is good. Make sure everything is good, because you never know what they're going through. You never know. Sit down with them, talk with them, question them, make sure they're okay. And if you're a single mom or a single dad, I know it's hard. I know it's hard, but yeah, I mean, just rumbling around, jumping off topic. But one of the things that I was gonna say is that some people don't have the opportunity to take their kids with them to whatever state they're moving to. Like, you know, some people live in America and their kids live in the islands, and your child or might have a US visa, but you don't want to take them here for them to be illegal in the country. You don't want to break the law, so you have to do it the right way by filing for them and wait for the process and all stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta make sure you check on your kids. Like I said before, just make sure you check on your kids, because a lot of people don't have that privilege to, you know, let their kids travel back and forth and just be with them and whatever stuff like that. But yeah, that's a topic that's been resting on my mind, because I mean, I won't say a lot pertaining to my life, but I've been through some stuff while I was back home, and a lot of stuff I've hid from my mom, you know. But when it comes to checking on me, making sure that I'm good, my mom and my dad, they've always made sure I was good. Always. Like, I give them credit for that, like 110%. I didn't have to worry about where I'm gonna get my meal from. I didn't have to worry about where I'm gonna get my clothes from. None of that, because my mom and my dad, they always made sure I had that. Oh, my brother. Let me not say me, let me not just say me. Me and my brother, they would always make sure we were good. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you're staying with some family member, you leave them with your kids, and sometimes the family member treat them worse than stranger. Like, period. Like, you have some family member, they're just greedy for the money. They literally just, oh yeah man, the shoes bust out, or the bag wash out and she need a new bag, or she need a new this and she need a new that. Sometimes nothing no go so. They just want to take your money. You hear me tell you? They, for all my island people, of my Jamaican people, listen me man, me I tell you, God showed sometime the child, sometime your kids down there. I've seen kids out there, like other kids with their family member overseas, and literally they're just using the kids to get what they need. I remember this lady, she had a cook shop, and she would literally call and ask for money and say the kids need this or the kids need that, knowing that she was taking that money to buy stuff to use for her cook shop. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, make sure you check up on your kids. Make sure you, if you can buy a phone and give them, and know that the days when they probably might go down the road, or you know, on Saturday when maybe somebody run go and do errands, or you know, go at the back of the house and call them and talk to them, question them, make sure so them good, because you never know. You never know. Another thing too, for your younger kids, anytime them come spend holiday with you, search them. Me not care. Me not care what nobody wants to say. Search your child. And when I say search them, I mean search them. You know what I'm saying? Search them. Yeah, search your kids, because you just never know. I know my mom always check on me, always make sure I'm good. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. My mom always check on me, make sure everything was okay. Sit down, question me, whatever. But yeah, island kids, Caribbean kids, and guys, comment, let me know if it's just Jamaica, because I know that a lot of island people go through these things. You leave your child overseas and you have to fly there to work and earn money, and then in order to get them there, and you know, the struggle is real. This is what happened every day, and it's still happening today. This was years back and it's still happening today. So just let me know what you guys think about this situation. And yeah, mainly just make sure you talk to your kids, make sure you question your kids, make sure they're good, because you never know. You never know what your child may be going through. Don't say depression is not real. Don't say anxiety not real. Don't say all these things, because I don't know, Jamaicans, someone who does homophobic when it comes on to certain things. Check on your child. Picnic can stress too. I know that picnic can be stressed out. Sometimes your child not doing good in school and you're wondering why my child not do good in school. Because I had a situation where you know, the person who I was staying with, I didn't really like them, and just a lot was going on. And then I did my exam for school and I failed, which is horrible. And as soon as my mom took me from that environment and moved me to a different environment where I was going to a different school, passed my exam like this. Passed my exam literally within one term. I don't know if you guys know, like having a school monitor, I was the head girl. Like I just start picking up like this. So yeah, make sure your child is good. Check on them, call them, make sure they're okay. And when you go back home, spend quality time with them. Just make sure that they're good. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Thanks to my mom and my dad and my brother. Like, they've always been there for me. My mom and my dad got me, and I just appreciate them and I love them for that. So yeah guys, I will be doing another video sometime soon, because I'm not really doing video as I used to. So hopefully I can get back on here, and I am back with some banger. We'll be coming to you guys with different videos and stuff like that. So yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe like I said before. And your girl is out. Peace.